Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Short and simple little lesson that you can take, make your own, and have a lot of fun with over the weekend. So today we're checking out the classic Neil Young tune, Heart of Gold. Also going to be doing is turning down the volume here, and second is I'm also going to be showing you how to not just play this kind of signature lick that you hear in the song, but how to come up with your own little licks in between these two chords. This is a question I get really all the time, and people will ask me, how do I build in little licks between chords, right? So I'm going to be showing you how to do that as well once I teach you kind of the original way of playing it. The original way is going to be supported with tabs, and if you want to learn more about, how I'm able to do this, check out my All Access membership. Everything that I've ever created is in there in one space. There's 40 hours of step-by-step lessons. There's also a link for that under this video. So you get a free tab, and if you want to go further with me, there's also a link for my membership that goes much deeper into these concepts I'm going to be talking about. All right, so let's get into it. So the first chord is a E minor 7. So I like to play it using my pinky just because it's easier for me. For whatever reason, it's just easier for me. But if you prefer, use your ring finger. And this is a good lesson also with just realizing that you don't need to, that you can experiment with different fingers. It doesn't have to always be, 1, 2, 3. If you feel like using your pinky in certain situations, then try it, or a different fingering than you maybe learned as a beginner your first time around, then try it, and if it feels better, then why not use it, right? So I'm going to be using my pinky. If you prefer it, feel free to use your ring finger, okay? So E minor 7, and it's just a simple little E minor 7 going into a D sus2, and then back up, okay? And on the E minor 7, the way I'm strumming it is it's kind of, I'm going for these lower notes. I'm kind of doing this little mix of, first I'll hit the lower notes, then I'll hit the high notes. It's this very gentle, a lot of downstrokes. Again, play around with that. There's no right or wrong way. Use your ear to see what sounds best to you. But I'm kind of hitting these lower notes, then the higher notes, then going down to that D sus2, and then back up, okay? And then after that comes this little lick. So that's a open A, hammer on, open D, and then you play this note. So that's, okay, so open hammer, open pick, and then it goes back into the chord, okay? So right after that lick ends, I'm hitting the open E string, taking me back into that chord. Rather than strumming the entire chord, my first finger isn't really back yet after playing that lick. So instead of going for that whole chord, I'm just hitting that low E, right? So slow, and then I have this little gentle down up thing happen when I switch chords. So okay, again, we're not aiming for perfection. This is something that you're going to now play around with. It's the beauty of playing music, right? Okay, so now what if you wanted to put in some different lick in between these two simple chords, right? So the way you're going to do it is, because we're in E minor, right? the E minor pentatonic is going to work perfectly. All of those notes are going to sound great. Okay, so let me show you how the first shape looks of the E minor pentatonic. Then your homework is to kind of get these notes under your fingers and try to put little licks of your own in between these chords, okay? So the pentatonic shape goes like this. Open, 3rd fret, open, 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret, open, 2nd fret, open, 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret, okay? Okay, so all of the notes within that are going to sound really, really good in between these chords, okay? So I'm going to just do a little improvisation here now, just so you can see kind of a couple of different ideas that you could take, you know, and play around with, right? You don't have to play exactly what I'm trying to play, but just so you can see, this is how musicians come up with ideas, right? We know where the notes are, then we play around and search for things that we like the sound of, and then we'll try to kind of capture that by playing it a 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, and then making it our own, right? So that's what I want to encourage you to do. So really slow. So now I literally just walked up that scale. And it brings me right back in perfectly. And notice it's not the same as the original tune, which was, right? Now we did, right? Let's try another one. I just went. I'm not even exactly sure what I did, but you see, no matter what you do, it's all going to sound pretty cool. Let's just try another one, right? I'm improvising here, by the way, okay? So I don't know. Now I just did open A hammered on and played the open D. So see if it works. It works. Right? So I hope that you're getting the idea here. All you have to do is, jump off the idea of, jump off the train of thought that you need to always play things note by note, and try to, now that you know where the notes are, get creative and be musical yourself, right? Okay, so again, the notes. Now your homework is to come up with a couple of fun little licks that you can play in between these chords, okay? It's a lot of fun, and this is a great example because the chords are easy enough and it's slow enough for you to start to put little licks of your own in there. You saw I just off the cuff came up with 3 or 4 different ideas, okay? I've been doing this for longer, but this is how I've developed the muscle of just coming up with these ideas, right? And like this one here wasn't perfect right away. Then I kind of tried to refine it a little bit as I went, right? So that's what I want to encourage you to do. So if you enjoyed this, then make sure to check out my All Access membership. I go into much more depth in there, and I show all the pentatonic shapes and how to use them and how to really play up and down the entire neck. And there's a lot of other beginner guitar lessons in there. If you want to check that out, I'd love to teach you step by step. And if not, then make sure to just give me a thumbs up if you want to, if you enjoyed this lesson. And there's another lesson right here. And also make sure to go grab that free tab. And I'm also going to link the chord progression with the lyrics when you get to that page. So you're going to get my picture chord book for free, you're going to get the tab for free, and you're going to get a link that's going to take you to the best chords that I could find on the internet with the lyrics if you want to play the rest of the song, right? Okay, so have fun with this. Right here's another video if you want to keep hanging out with me. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday. Take it easy. Bye-bye.